Hello again and welcome back to another session of Commerce class with me Suman Rathore. Students, training is a well-designed and systematically organized process of increasing the knowledge, skills and abilities of employees. And there are various methods of providing training to the employees. But for the convenience of study, these methods are classified into two broad categories. First is on-the-job methods of training and second is off-the-job methods of training. Now, on-the-job methods of training like internship training, apprenticeship training, job rotation, etc. are provided by the superiors to the subordinates in the actual workplace while performing the job. And that is why it is also known as learning while doing. Now, on-the-job methods of training are less costly and less time consuming क्योंकि इसमें आपको किसी भी तरह के एक्सपर्ट्स को बाहर से बुलाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग ट्रेनिंग टू योर एम्प्लॉयज़ और लेस टाइम कंज्यूमिंग इसलिए है क्योंकि इसमें आपको कोई भी आर्टिफिशियल सेटअप तैयार नहीं करना होता ये एक्चुअल वर्क प्लेस पे ही प्रोवाइड की जाती है Whereas off-the-job methods of training like vestibule training, case studies, seminar, etc. are provided by the experts in an artificial setup away from the actual workplace. And that is why it is also known as learning before doing. Now, off-the-job methods of training are more time consuming and are more costly क्योंकि इसमें आप बाहर से experts को बुलाते हैं for providing training to the employees और आप एक आर्टिफिशियल सेटअप तैयार करते हैं जो कि ऑलमोस्ट आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल सेटअप के जैसा ही होता है So in our today's session, let's understand all these methods of training one by one in detail. And our very first in this is internship training. So under this method of on-the-job training, educational institutes enters into arrangement with industrial enterprises for providing practical knowledge to its students. And selected candidates carry on regular studies for the prescribed period. They also work in some factory or office to acquire practical knowledge and skills. And it is not a service contract, so no salary is given during the period. But a very small amount called stipend is given, like in case of medical, auditing or lawyers, those kind of professions. सो इसका बेसिकली मेन फ़ायदा ये है कि कंपनीज़ को फ्रेश आइडियाज़ और लेटेस्ट नॉलेज वाले कैंडिडेट्स बहुत ही कम अमाउंट पे काम करने के लिए मिल जाते हैं और कैंडिडेट्स को ये फ़ायदा है कि उनको एक रियल वर्क सिचुएशन में काम करने का एक्सपीरियंस गेन करने का चांस मिल जाता है सेकेंड इज़ अप्रेंटिसशिप ट्रेनिंग Now, this is also an on-the-job method of training for workers seeking to enter skilled trades like to become plumbers, electricians or iron workers. So here they are required to undergo apprenticeship training for a prescribed time period which may vary from 2 to 5 years. And under apprenticeship training, the trainee is placed under the supervision of an experienced person who imparts him the necessary skills and regulates his performance. अब apprenticeship training का क्या फ़ायदा है कि trainees को नेसेसरी वैल्यूएबल स्किल्स जो उसके प्रोफेशन के से रिलेटेड है वो एक्वायर करने के साथ साथ कुछ अमाउंट भी मिल जाता है एज स्टाइपेंड और इंडिया में पब्लिक सेक्टर अंडरटेकिंग्स एंड प्राइवेट सेक्टर की भी बहुत सी ऐसी स्कीम्स हैं जहाँ पे कि अर्न व्हेन यू लर्न स्कीम्स कहा जाता है जिनको बेसिकली जहाँ पे कि एम्प्लॉयज़ या वर्कर्स स्किल्स एक्वायर करने के साथ साथ कुछ मिनिमम अमाउंट अर्न भी कर पाते हैं नेक्स्ट इज कोचिंग नाउ अंडर दिस मेथड ऑफ ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग सुपरवाइजर और सुपीरियर imparts job knowledge and skills to his subordinates and provides employees with an opportunity to remove his doubts. नाउ ये मेथड बहुत ज़्यादा इफ़ेक्टिव है अगर इसमें सुपीरियर के पास सफिशिएंट टाइम हो सबॉर्डिनेट को देने के लिए क्योंकि ये मोर पर्सनलाइज्ड होता है और इसमें वर्कर और सुपीरियर के रिलेशंस भी इम्प्रूव होते हैं नेक्स्ट इज जॉब रोटेशन Now, job rotation is also a kind of on the job training where the trainee is systematically transferred from one job to another so that he may get the experience of different jobs. This will broaden his horizon and capacity to do a variety of jobs. But it should not be done frequently, and he should be allowed to stay on a job for a sufficient period so that he may acquire the full knowledge of the job. नाउ जॉब रोटेशन का ये एडवांटेज है कि इसमें एम्प्लॉयज़ डिफरेंट जॉब्स में जो एक इंटर रिलेशनशिप होती है उसको अच्छे से समझ पाते हैं और ये उनको ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होने वाली सभी एक्टिविटीज़ की एक बैकग्राउंड नॉलेज देती है. Next is vestibule training. Now, it is an off the job method of training in which employees learn their jobs on the equipment they will be using, but the training is conducted away from the actual work site. Here, actual work environment is created in a classroom and employees use the same materials, files, and equipments. So here, the learner gets both practical and theoretical knowledge. Now, vestibule training is suitable where a number of persons are to be trained at the same time for the same kind of work, and the responsibility of training is entrusted to the qualified instructor. And after successful completion of training, workers are placed on similar jobs in the factory. Next is conferences and seminars. Now, a conference or seminar is a well-organized group meeting where members develop their knowledge and understanding by oral participation on a topic. So here, top-level manager holds conference and share his views with the employees. He tells employees about the latest development in the field and new ideas and makes them aware with the mistakes generally committed by the workers. सो ये मेथड बहुत ही इजी मेथड है ट्रेनिंग का जो कि हर लेवल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में ट्रेनिंग के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है और यहाँ पे वर्कर्स अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स के सॉल्यूशन पता कर पाते हैं सिंपली बाय आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस. नेक्स्ट इज केस स्टडी. नाउ अंडर दिस मेथड ऑफ द जॉब ट्रेनिंग, trainees are given with a problem or case which is more or less related to the principles already taught. They analyze the problem and suggest solutions which are discussed in the class to reach a common solution. Now, ये method trainees को एक opportunity देता है जहाँ वो अपनी knowledge को realistic problems को solve करने में apply कर सकते हैं. And workers, while tackling the problem, learns a lot of things. And last is role play. Now, under this method, practical knowledge of work is imparted through assigning roles of managers, supervisors, etc. The employee learn how to deal with the complexities of interdependence and intricacies involved in different roles. By exchanging the roles of employees, mutual understanding and responsibilities can be enhanced. That's all for today. Thanks for staying in tune and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you and goodbye for now.